everybody, it's Jordan the Urban Outlander. Thank you for spending some time with me. We are chatting about episode 510, Mercy Shall Follow Me. Yay! This episode takes the prize for least liked episode of the season for me. Hooray! I don't care if most of the things that happen in this episode are from book 6. I don't care. We've brought back two characters that have been mostly MIA or been MIA for a while this season. We got Bonnet, or we haven't seen him since 506, since that's when he learned that Jem was gonna inherit River Run. And like his name has been mentioned a little bit since then, because that was always a loose thread. We always knew this was gonna come. It's gonna get wrapped up. The Forbes character, played by the fabulous Billy Boyd of Lord of the Rings fame. I mean, he's done other stuff, but let's be real, we all love him because Lord of the Rings. He comes back and suddenly he just wants to avenge his wounded pride from season 4 when he didn't get hooked up with Brianna. Okay. Don't really buy that one, but okay. And he wants to help Bonnet secure his rights to Jem so that he can get his 20% of na. And I'm like, it's all feeling rather weak. Oh, and Bonnet is a sex trafficker now, because why not? You know, like, by this point, whatever the lowest of the low is, that's him. And I feel like, bleh, because this has been dragged out for so long over the course of this season that we finally get to all of this, and it just, for me, feels like I had to rewatch the opening between them because I was like, I think I'm totally misunderstanding what is going on. It just felt so out of place, and it felt so forced and trite. We need to wrap up this Bonnet plot. Like, let's go. Let's wrap up this pony. Get it out of here. I agree. And then we gotta like suffer through Brianna being held captive by him. And my skin is crawling. And I'm having like flashbacks to the end of season 1. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm like hiding under my pillow, clutching my blanket. So he's trying to be a gentleman now. He's trying to be a father. He wants to learn to love. And we all know that he's a sociopath. He is not to be trusted. And that just felt weird. Everything just felt wrong. And throughout this episode, I kept asking, what is going on? What is happening? I don't understand. Why do we have to suffer through all of this? I get it. It's a drama. But this is some rough shit. And I felt like induced trauma. Like I felt more traumatized than Brianna did at some points. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, why hasn't she tried to escape yet? Why hasn't she stabbed him with that poker yet? What is happening? Why is she putting that dress on? Why is she suffering through this whole dinner thing? This was really hard for me to swallow because I couldn't quite believe, and it's just like this horrible marathon of excruciating pain. Oh, and then we get to watch him have sex with a prostitute in front of Brianna so that she can just, all of us can just relive the trauma with her. Oh my God. So Ed Speleers, who plays Bonnet, is good, but he ain't gonna ever unseat my Tobias as best villain of Outlander. I'm just saying. I just want to throw that out there. Nice try, Ed. I mean, you're good, but... Oh, and then we have Forbes trying to kill Jocasta, and Ulysses comes in, and it's like, if this is all in book 6, I don't want to read book 6. Can Roger kill a man? You know, I'm still not convinced. I'm just glad Brianna did it at the very end. I think that was like the only good part was the ending. Was it a mercy killing, or did she just want to make sure that Bonnet was dead? Great question, Roger. She needed to do her. And if that was just like put the power back in her hands and just shoot the bastard, you go, Brianna. I'm with you all the way. Because as we were leading up to it, and Roger was like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Please, father-in-law, let me kill him. I'm thinking, if he kills Bonnet, I'm going to be so mad. What would you have done? Would you have shot him, or would you have like watched him drown? I thought about it, and I thought, I would have watched him drown. Then I probably would have shot him. And then just to make sure, I probably would have swam and like stabbed him and then would have brought his body back to the shore, dried him off, and then set him on fire. Do I have underlying rage issues? No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So we got 2 more episodes, and I just don't know what to say. I really did not like this episode. I can't even watch it again. I've watched it once, and I'm like, I'm not rewatching it. What do you think is going to happen in the last 2 episodes of the season? I feel like it's a little bit of a free-for-all. Oh, and by the way, are we ever going to learn of what exactly happened with Ian at the Mohawk Village? Leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts about this episode. Was it a mercy killing, or was Brianna like, I just want to make sure he's dead. I just got to put this behind me and put the power back in my hands. What would you have done? Did it fulfill your expectations? Are you at peace now? Thank goodness. Bonnet's gone, unless we have like an Outlander Walking Dead crossover or something and he comes back as a zombie. Complete possibility. Follow me at The Urban Outlander, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's theUrbanOutlander.com as well. I got nothing else. It's always a pleasure